that the humeral kit has been resected, and we're gonna proceed on to put in the humeral stem. But of course, before you do that, you have to remove the cutting jig. So let me just remove. Okay, one pin gone. Take this out. Engage the pin. So, let me just explain a little bit of things. If you look at this real implant, you look at it, there is a proximal diameter and it tapers down a little bit to a smaller to the smaller distal tip here. So of course the first thing we need to do is to use a proximal reamer. So in this case, since we have rimmed to 10 mm, we'll use the 9/10 proximal reamer. And okay, now the crucial part of this thing is you have to use a centralizer. So this is a 130 mm stem centralizer. So you have to screw it in. And once you screw it in, it should feel that it's moving and it's loose, but it doesn't come out. So attach it to your ratchet T handle again, and you can start your proximal reaming. All the way down to the T. Okay. Once this is done, the next thing you need to do is, now back to the actual stem again. You can see there's this big circular part there, probably more like a hip cow thing. So in order to create this dimension, you have to use what we call the cow planer. So again, for the cow planer, you need to fix it with a centralizer stem. And again, once this is fixed in, it is supposed to be loose and free-flowing, but doesn't come out. So as usual, using the same T handle, ratchet handle. And at this point of time, right, you can pass this tool to your surgeon. This is you have to use it on the left side. Wait, I'm a little bit confused. The surgeon can do it like this. So at this point of time, right, on this handle, there is still a left and a 0 and 20 degrees. So before the surgeon really confirms the stem direction, he can still put in the alignment rods and then verify the diversion angle before he does this step. So let's say everything is perfect. The surgeon can straight away do the cow reaming. Okay. So right now you will see that all the cancerous bone has been removed and you have left behind all the very solid cortical bone. So at this point of the stage, right, straight away you can pass the surgeon the trowel stem. No, it's this one. For the trowel stem, again fix this on to replicate 130 millimeters of the actual stem. This is your stem inserter. How do you put this in is, you just have to make sure this handle is loosened. Put one side of it in. If you look at it, there's a groove here. This groove will sit on this protruded part here, and then you just push down the handle and lock it. So if you notice again on the handle itself, right, you can put in your alignment rods, 0.20 for left side, for the right side 0.20. So we're just gonna put this in, and then you can take it out. So that's all for the humerus stem component.